I'm Justin Charles Loiseau, and this summer I traveled to Jinja, Uganda to work with a local organization called the First African Bicycle Information Organization, or FABIO for short. FABIO has a staff of 5 Ugandans that strive to promote sustainable transportation to improve people's quality of life. When I first arrived, I had absolutely no idea what I would be doing. So, for the first 2 weeks, I performed a needs assessment to see how I could best help FABIO. I conducted interviews in Luganda, the local dialect, with community members. I read every single document FABIO had on file, and I asked the staff thousands of questions. After this period of time, I decided to create a Boda Boda Savings Incentives Program. A Boda Boda is a bicycle taxi, and it is the main form of transportation in Jinja. The operators of these taxis have just made the switch from subsistence living to a money market system and have no concept of financial management or long-term savings. The savings program is designed to instill a culture of savings within the Boda Boda community by working through existing systems. In return for saving small amounts of money with FABIO every week, Boda Boda operators have free access to bicycle tools to be able to repair their own bicycles. When they have saved enough money to pay for half the cost of a bicycle, they can receive a bike on credit and pay the rest off over a period of 6 months.
If you give me the bicycle, you're also enhancing my capacity to move from one place to another. And also the skills on how to move properly, because I might not reach if I don't know how to cycle properly.
By the time I left, there were 15 members in the program saving on a weekly basis. 2 members had gotten very excited about the program and had decided to save every day instead of every week, and they had already saved enough to receive brand new bicycles on credit. My time in Uganda was made even more meaningful by my experience of living with a host family in a village called Wanyange, about 6 miles away from Jinja town. My parents were extremely welcoming. When I first arrived at their home, they had arranged a beautiful fruit basket in my room with a card stuck in the pineapple saying, "You are very welcome, Justin." I had a 5-year-old sister and a 2-year-old brother, both of whom only spoke Luganda. I was a jungle gem, an English teacher, and a big brother all wrapped up into one very white package. We lived on a 1-acre farm bordering Lake Victoria. I could look out my window and see the entire source of income for my family. 3 cows, 1 pig, 15 chickens, and a few crops of banana and maize. There was no running water or electricity, which ended up being one of the best things to happen to me during my whole time in Uganda. My family only had 1 lantern, so every night when it got dark, everyone would gather around the lantern to talk and eat dinner. I learned so much from the people with whom I conversed in that lamplight. I heard stories from the terror days of Idi Amin, learned about local witchcraft, and witnessed firsthand the struggles of a farming family affected by globalization. I cooked an American meal for my family with fried okra, sandwiches, ice cream, and candied apples, which was a huge hit. It was the first time my siblings had tasted ice cream, and their reaction to the cold taste was quite amusing to observe. We're now officially a member of the First African Bicycle Information Boda Boda Savings Program. About 2 months into my internship, I applied for and was awarded a grant for $800 to start a bicycle rental business for FABIO. The purpose of this program is to help FABIO have a sustainable income source to get through the rough patches and decrease their dependence on international donors. The most incredible part of my entire internship, and really my entire summer, was watching my projects become independent of myself. By the time I left, I didn't even have to get up from my desk when a Boda Boda operator entered the building to become a member of the savings program. I wasn't even present for the first bike rental. To me, that's the most I could have asked for, because that means my projects will last long after I've left Uganda, thanks to the support of the Fabio staff and the passion they have for their work.